All right, stream started now. Many technical difficulties later, and we are finally ready. Okay, finally ready to actually read this. So, Saltman, are you ready?
My body is always ready.
Oh, your body is always ready. Take you ready. Take, take. Okay, he seems ready. Um, Now more people might join throughout the thing, but for now, this is going to be the group, and I'm going to share my screen. We're going to start with Sonic High School. It's too bad that I lost that footage where we were first reading it is gone, but you know what? We are stormtroopers. We're going to keep trooping on, and hopefully, we'll be able to, I don't know, have some fun today. If my screen sharing thing can actually work, that's it. That's the first goal. That's the first hurdle we have to get through. Let me see. Yeah, screen sharing's taking a while. Alright, there we go. So everybody just join my stream when you're ready, and we're gonna get this going. So I don't remember actually what chapter we were on for Sonic High School. Let me check. Does everybody remember from yesterday? Chapter 4. Nah, we read chapter 4, I swear that. We read chapter 4. We read I'm pretty sure. Did we do preparations? Let me see. Getting a date. Yes, that's where we left. So, yes, chapter 5 is the one that we've not read. After that, I think, because Ella recommended this one, Lost Memories. So we'll read a chapter of Sonic High School, and then we'll go to Lost Memories. So, oh god, let's read this apparently critically acclaimed series. It was the end of the day at school, and it was time that Sonic and Tails and Knuckles got back on the bus at the bus stop to board it all the way home from school. "We are on the bus now," said Tails. "No more classes." Tails was happy, but sad because he was smart. Sonic and Tails sat down together, and Knuckles sat right in the middle of the aisle, which he usually did not do, but sometimes did when not everyone was on the bus. It looked like Espio and Rouge were not on the bus because they were too busy getting ready to go sex tonight. Now that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. Knuckles laid across the aisle, even more stretched out than when he just sat across two seats, because now the limits were the Alpha and the Omega. Hold on, what? Is this to do with the Alpha Beta Omega thing? I didn't know it was an Omega male. It's quite cool, you know. Beta. Which one are you, Saltman? Beta? Beta.
Definitely not a beta.
You are beta. I swear down, you're beta.
How?
Just because you have the height doesn't mean you're not beta.
But how am I beta?
Because you're not me. You're not alpha, Chad.
You're not an alpha.
I'm an alpha. How dare you say otherwise? "How can we help SBO?" said Sonic to Tails. Tails responded, "I don't know." I thought about it on the bus. The bus drove bumpy on the bumpful roads all the way home, and then they all got out at the bus stop that they normally got in the bus at, just like always. Sonic ran out of the bus, and then Tails, and then Knuckles in order. "Time to go home," said Tails. "We are almost there." And they walked the rest of the way to home. When they got home, it was dinner time, and Sonic was at a different home from Tails and Knuckles because they were all in different families, so they did not live together. Thanks for specifying that. Don't think you needed to do. Well, okay. And Sonic's mom made dinner. Sonic's mom made Chinese food, and Sonic ate it, and at the end there was a fortune cookie, and Sonic broke it open and ate the cookie part and kept the paper that was inside that held a magical fortune on it. Sonic looked at the fortune and read it to himself inside of his head. "The path to glory begins at the base of your friend's penis." Huh.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Hey.
Where's Saber Moon when you need him? Oh God, what the hell am I reading? Okay. Said Sonic inside of his head, reading the fortune cookie paper, and he knew it was a good sign for what was about to happen tonight when Espio and Rouge went to sex. Then the phone ringed. Sonic ran to the phone and picked it up and said, "Hello," into it. It was Tails. "I have an idea," said Tails on the phone to Sonic, who was listening but not speaking. "I can give Espio my invisibility hat for the science competition, and he can use it to do sex for Rouge." Sonic smiled so wide, like the King of Fire finding out he burned down New York City with only his fire powers. Sonic and Tails went to Espio's house later, which was not too easy to walk to normally for most people, but Sonic is super fast, so he ran there and helped Tails get there too. Seeing as Tails is not as fast as Sonic, they knocked on the house and Espio came out of the door. "Here is my invisibility hat that you can see with Rouge tonight to make sex in." It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear you when you are wearing the hat, or when someone who is wearing the hat wants you to also be impossible to see and impossible to hear, screamed Tails, whose voice was a little hoarse from ordering food with the lunch lady whose hearing was lost in an earthquake in her childhood. Tails had to say the things he wanted so loud, and she would... I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Something weird just happened. What just happened? Discord just spazzed out for a second.
Stream go boom.
I didn't leave. Discord just kind of... Yeah. Anyway. I love how specific it gets. We get in that lunch lady lore. She's got surviving an earthquake. You know what I mean? But she lived through an earthquake. You know, that lunch lady. She gonna be important later. I swear now, she gonna be important later. She gonna help Tails get sex or something. I don't know. That was quite bad. What I just said. But we're gonna move on. I can't remember where I was now. The lunch lady. Alright, Tails had to say things.
Hold on, share your screen.
My screen's not shared. Alright, I forgot about that. Alright, let's check. There we go. Alright. Alright, you guys show the screen. We need a spin-off dedicated to the lunch lady. Yes, that's that we do. Cause she smelled like a piece of meat. Oh my god. Let's see where we were at. Sonic and Tails went to his firepower. Sonic and Tails went to Espio's house later, which was not too easy to walk to normally for most people, but Sonic is super fast. Oh, we already got that bit, did we? Yeah, she lost her in childhood. Tails had to say the things he wanted so loud, and she would still say, "What?" And Tails wondered why she even had ears if she wasn't going to use them. Espio grabbed the invisibility hat from Tails' hand and said, "Cool, thanks," and kept going, so Sonic and Tails left and wished him good luck from far away at their own homes. Back at home, Sonic thought it would be good that Espio would get sex into Rouge so that he could explain it to Sonic, and Sonic would know how to find Amy's sex spots even better, because otherwise he would have to read about it online, because all he knew about was kissing, which wasn't really sex, but it was probably kind of the same thing, and Sonic would just read about it online before talking about it anyway, and he would know the right words for the things then. Sonic sat...
Sex.
What?
Sex that never happened at school, apparently.
Apparently. Jesus Christ. Kill me while I'm alive. Shoot me. Between the lunch ladies, Gosh, man. My school sex ed was pretty bad anyway. Did even show you where the key's going in.
I can't believe yesterday you asked us if we was gonna read next.
You what?
Yesterday you asked if we were gonna read. No.
Do you want to read?
No.
You say yes. I said that yesterday, but no one wanted to read, and I can turn it up when I want to.
Sorry, good read.
I've got the best mic, so what I'm saying, not to flex or anything. Um, School sex ed was pretty bad. They didn't even show where the keys go in, man. They just showed you that there was a key, and there was a lock. Let's put it like that. Um. Anyway, I can't. I've lost thought. No. Anyway, I wouldn't know the right words for them then. Sonic sat on his chair that was in front of his Sonic computer. What? The Sonic computer? Just say his computer. What is with this? The pronouns exist for a reason. Oh gosh. Sonic computer and opened up Sonic Instant Messenger. Sonic Instant Messenger. What is that? Oh, Chaslon left. Anyway, Sonic Instant Messenger and messaged Amy, who was doing the same thing but at her home, and said, "Hey Amy, want to finally become true boyfriend and girlfriend by reaching sex this weekend?" Sonic waited for a long time at his computer, and it seemed like Amy was not there because she did not respond to anything. Sonic played games online and beat all the final bosses because he was like an alien sent to Earth to destroy records set by others. Then finally, Amy responded. What Amy said was, "No way!" Sonic was shocked. His brain must have felt like a total idiot. His brain must have felt like a total... That's the most interesting use of personification I've ever seen. Anyway, what do we think of that chapter? Sexist.
Yeah. The writer is way too obsessed with sex.
Way too. I think the writer he writes like a 15-year-old. That's a bit too horny.
Are you sure?
I don't know, man. The writer writes like a 15-year-old. That's a bit too horny.
No, he writes more like a 10-year-old, but
It's like Sonic computer. Why can't you say his computer? No, but he has to be like at least 15. He has to be at least, the very least. But a lot of it's projection, man. It's a lot of the writing's projection, like the Walgreens thing.
I don't think he won't have that much projection.
Oh, you'd be surprised, bro. I had a mind of a 6-year-old because of... Oh, okay. So I'm telling you, it's possible. I'm telling you, this person is at least 15, 16. 15, 16. But yeah, Sonic owns a computer which produces Sonic branded computers. Yes, I think that's the thing. I think that's what we're going for. That's what we're going for, man. But we're gonna start. We're gonna go with Lost Memories now. Suggested by Ella. I don't know if this one will be a crazy Sonic High School, but after this one, we're gonna go back to Unlikely Friendship because Shadow the Hedgehog is so cool and edgy and stuff, Lost Memories Chapter 1. The hour was late. Oh wait, it's disclaimer. I don't own Sonic. Okay, who cares about you owning Sonic? The hour was late, but someone wasn't asleep. It was a human girl with shoulder-lengthy, dirty blonde hair with purple streaks through it. Her eyes were silvery green color, which sort of gave her the look of a cat. She glanced over at her digital alarm clock. It reads 2:34 a.m., but she wasn't sleepy at all. She turned back around to face her TV screen and grabbed her game controller and continued to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Why? She didn't know. She beat it almost 20 times now. She'd gotten all the secret items. She'd even unlocked Green Hill Zone and gotten A ranks in every single mission. The only emblem she was missing was the Hero Chow race, which she needed an extremely strong dog chow for, but she didn't feel like raising one. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys actually collect all the emblems in Sonic Adventure 2? Because that was so much effort, and I'm never going to do that. Never in my life. Maybe.
So you even got all the Chow emblems?
Yes, you'd have to get all the Chow emblems. I Yeah, all the child emblems and all the emblems selected, all the stages. It's just too much effort, and all you get is Green Hill Zone. What's the point in doing it?
Why?
Exactly. The only thing you get is Green
Why
Hill
would you
Zone.
do that?
I didn't do it. I'm saying, would you do it?
Oh,
I would never do
Oh.
that. Never, bro. A child garden is a good idea, but it's like it's so boring to keep, because it's so boring. Like, you'd have to put hundreds and hundreds of hours just to get this one little thing, and then there's no reward for it. It's just, this is kind of dull, you know. And I think the reason why people want the child garden back is not because it was really, really good in Adventure 2. It's because they laid the groundwork for something and just kind of left it there, and it could have been something really, really good. Yes, Chaslon, the child garden, it sucks. It sucks. We all know you love Chow. We all know you love Chow, but you are wrong, and it's okay to be wrong, you know. Just look at Sonic High School. He's the writer's always wrong, yet we still read it. Anyway. Finally, about 15 minutes later, she grew bored of playing and turned her GameCube off. She turned off her light, then flopped back on her bed. Tomorrow was the weekend, which was usually something kids looked forward to, but she didn't look forward to it. She had no friends or siblings to share it with. Her dad was out on a business trip, and her mum was always busy taking care of her baby sister. This girl was known as Ed at her school, and nobody knew her real name. She was 13 and an A-B student. Her parents told her she could do better if she wouldn't spend so much time playing video games. That wasn't true. She was just too lazy to work hard on her homework. That wasn't the video games' fault. She stared up at her blank ceiling boredly. Stupid school, stupid video game. Geez, Sonic Team is like the highlight of my life. Hold on, no. Someone, you shouldn't be saying that. No. Sonic Team should not be the highlight of your life.
If Sonic Team is the highlight of your life, then you must be very, very bad.
You sound bad, bro. Sonic Team, the highlight of your life. The people that made Sonic 06. The people that greenlit Sonic Boom. Because they didn't make it, but they definitely greenlit it. Sonic Frontiers. Now, Tig, I agree with you. I like Sonic 06, only part of it. I like Sonic stages. Everything else about Sonic 06 I don't like. But jeez, man. Highlight of your life. That is depressing. Jeez.
That's heavy.
It is heavy stuff, man. I can't take all of this in. You see, Saltman had to mute himself because it was just he's just so shocked. So shocked. You love SA2?
But, it shouldn't be the highlight of your life.
No, it's not even just you love SA2. It's the fact that you love Sonic Team. That's the red flag.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse.
That's what I mean. How can you love not SA2? How can you love Sonic Team in general? They do nothing.
They made Sonic Forces.
They made Sonic Forces. That's reason enough not to like them.
Exactly.
Forces. Oh, that's controversial take. We'll talk about that at the end. But bro, that's a real conversation. I don't like SA1 that much, but you throwing hands with somebody. It's not gonna be me, cause I don't know, man. I could write a paragraph about how bad Sonic Forces is. Not paragraph. I could write a whole essay about why Sonic Forces is worse than even Sonic 4. I'll die on that hill. Anyway, keep going with this. Let's see. Highlight of my life. Of course, now they refuse to make a Sonic Adventure 3. I need a new Sonic video game or I'm truly gonna snap, just like everyone at school says, she muttered. It was strange. She did seem to have some sort of need to play Sonic video games. What it was, no one knew. But when she didn't play at all, she didn't eat, and she pulled some sort of crazy stunt out of craziness. She lay there for a long time, then looked back at her alarm clock, 2:49 a.m. She stared for a moment. Hey, that can't be right. That's what time it was when I turned off my game. She then looked over at her game system, which was still on. I thought I turned that off. She pushed the covers off of her and walked over to the game system, then noticed something laying on top of it. It looked like a Chaos Emerald, only it was a shiny black. Hey, this is different. Maybe I got this as a souvenir or something. Hold on, who's somebody talking? Okay. Okay. Maybe I got this as a souvenir or something, and I stuck it up on top of there when I was cleaning my room. But I don't remember that she put her hand out to pick it up, but it started to glow when her hand got near it. Okay, this is definitely not a souvenir. She looked back at her clock, and it read the same time it had a few minutes ago. What's going on?
I know where this is going.
Yeah, man, she's going in the Sonic world. This is the isekai, bro. Let's go, Sonic isekai. No, this is definitely a Sonic isekai. I can tell you this before even going to the next chapter, because let me tell you, right, isekai protagonists, right, they hate their life, right, all they got is that game, and they know everything about that game, right, so they get isekai in that world, and they know everything about that game, and then they become the very best at that game. They got to become someone important in their other world. But I could be completely wrong. Chaslan, where do you think this is going?
The same as what you said.
Okay.
Isekai.
Isekai, let's do this, bro. Okay, this is definitely not a souvenir. She's okay. She looked back at her clock and it read the same time a few minutes ago. I just read that. Yikes. What is going on? She said quietly, picking up the emerald, and suddenly the entire room became black. She could hear someone whisper something to her. They said, "Welcome back to the world from which you came." She opened her eyes slowly and someone was leaning over at her. "Hey, are you okay?" She opened her eyes more, then gasped in shock. She was staring at none other than Sonic the Hedgehog! Okay, so this first chapter done. I made this fanfic because I was bored. Okay, yay, boredom, go me, please, that last bit made it worth it. Right, so there we go, guys, Sonic Isekai. If did anybody want to read more of this? We're going to go to Unlikely Friendship.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Sonic Isekai. That's what we all needed. So, man, why have you muted yourself? You are the one person that shouldn't be muted. You should always be talking. Yeah, exactly. Be ashamed. Alright. I don't remember where we were at with Shadow. The Shadow story. Do you mind if we start from the beginning, guys? Do you want to start from the beginning with the Shadow story? Okay. Now, I'm going to start from the beginning and I'm going to do my best Shadow voice. "I'm sorry, sir. You're a few dollars short." Damn it. I glared at the cashier for a moment, then sighed in defeat. She's just doing her job. No need to get mad at her. I wasn't even going to eat this bread anyways. Alright, I'll go put it back. Oh wait, my thing needs charging. Oopsie. Let's see. Today was just one of those days I'd like to myself. Not that I have a shortage of them. It's been raining since early in the morning, so I stayed in my apartment for a while. I've been trying to find a normal life, or as normal as a life as someone like Shadow the Hedgehog can have. I read, work out, watch garbage on TV, but I've never really been satisfied. The closest I've come is occasionally spending time with Rouge, usually going out for drinks or watching movies. She has a thing for vomit-inducing romances. Okay, I said this yesterday, but it happened again. I read that and I thought it was some strange fetish. Anyway. Besides that, my job with a gun takes up most of my time, and sometimes Faker the Hedgehog and his merry band of nitwits need my help against the idiot doctor. But I'm not preoccupied with violence. I feel empty. I was designed to be the ultimate life form. What did they expect me to do with my free time? Take up knitting? Eventually, I decided to go for a short walk. I like the rain. Maria and I always wondered what it was like. I didn't have to take a jacket or an umbrella or anything. I just let the cold water wash over my fur. I don't know what about that sentence. It's so funny, but it's just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, don't worry, Ella. We will get back to Lost Memories. We're just reading a bit of this story. We're not gonna. The way we treat this story is we read parts of it and then we move on because it's just so long. All hail Shadow, heroes rise again. Ta ta ta. But Jesus Christ, man, this shadow is just. Jeez. Salt man, what are you thinking so far? God, I actually can't with this. Oh my god. Okay. While I was walking, I saw some old lady feeding some ducks in the park. I brushed it off at first, but then I remembered. Maria and I always wanted to do that. A lot of my memories from my early life are still fuzzy, if not gone entirely, but occasionally something jars a memory loose. I decided to pick up some bread from a nearby store, hoping I had enough pocket change to cover it. Turns out I didn't. Excuse me, Mr. Shadow? Oh, hell! I turned around and see that rabbit girl. Cream, is it? Yeah, Cream. She's standing just inside the doorway, folding up an umbrella and giving me this dumb smile. You dropped this outside. She holds out her hand, give me a few dollar bills. Any half-wit would tell this is not mine, and that it clearly wasn't dropped since it's still dry. Is she really trying to help me? More than that, why I don't remember the last time we talked to each other. Thanks. I take the money and hand it to the cashier. Cream says, "You're welcome," and walks off, still smiling. Why did I just do that? Have a nice day, said the cashier, with a hint of nervousness in her voice. I have a certain reputation in the public eye. It's not unusual for me to get uneasy, sometimes hateful looks. A lot of people lost friends and family to the Black Arms, and I'm guilty by association. I don't really remember exactly what went down with the Ark before I lost my memory, but I've read the reports. I could tell it didn't help either. Apparently, saving the world 3 times isn't enough to earn people's forgiveness. I silently take my bread and leave the store. Back out into the rain. It's not like my reputation is completely unwarranted, or that I need other people's approval anyways. Man, I mean, I said this already last recording yesterday. The writer's trying way too hard to be edgy. Like, it's like a misunderstanding of Shadow's character. It's like a...
Kind of sad, bro.
Pardon?
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's a bastardization of it, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, what did you say yesterday? I can't remember. You said something yesterday that was quite accurate.
I think I said what you said just then.
It's like, I think you said something along the lines of like, no, I remember what I said. I said, it's like they took Kurt's shadow and then made it even worse. It's just, oh god, man. 0 out of 10. Needs more Black Doom and Infinite. Alright, I remember that Infinite conversation yesterday. That was a whole can of worms. Wow. Let's move on to Cream. I'm gonna do my best Cream voice. I walk up and down the aisle in the medicine section, humming to myself. I feel good for helping Shadow, even if he doesn't want to seem happy about it. He's always looked so grumpy, but I think he's nice. My poor cheese got sick after being out in the rain for too long. Little child gets sick very easily, but they get better fast. He'll probably be better by tomorrow if I get him the right medicine. Still, I feel lonely being here without him or anyone. Mother is at home taking care of him and sent me to get the medicine. She trusts me to be out on my own, and the store isn't far from our house. I still wish someone was here to keep me company, someone like Shadow. Oh, I have other friends too. Amy's like my sister. Sonic is always there. Shut up, Mr. Sonic. Get it right.
Why
Get
Shadow
it.
specifically?
I don't know. Why Shadow? Why does she want
Out of
Shadow?
all friends.
But it's supposed to be Mr. Sonic and Mr. Shadow. This author is completely wrong. They've not only got Shadow wrong, but they've got Cream wrong too. It's not right, man. I can't. It's unacceptable.
0 out of 10.
It's 0 out of 10. This series is bad because Cream is just... Shadow was never a dick. Yeah, he wasn't. He just had a lot of hatred and charmer. But this person just thinks he's just an outright dick. But I don't know. Yeah, he just had issues, you know. That's the right word for it. Anyway, let's see. Mother is home taking care of him and sent me to get the medicine. She trusts me to be out on my own, and the store isn't far from our house. I still wish someone was here to keep me company. Someone like Shadow. Oh, I already read that part. What is with me, man, on my brain? Anyway, and I think Tails is very cute, to name a few. But I feel safer when I'm around Mr. Shadow. I'm saying Mr. Shadow from now on. I'm never again am I reading it as Sonic and Shadow. I'm calling it Mr. Shadow from now on. He actually saved me once. Cheese and I got lost in a spooky castle a few months ago. We were hiding from the aliens that were invading our planet, but we got separated. I got scared and ran through some secret hallways, but I got trapped in a room with no doors. After the walls closed in, Amy came in looking for me, and she found Shadow too. He says he didn't want to, and that Amy just followed him around, but he was the one who found me. He used Chaos Blast and broke down the wall. I was so scared and glad to see him that I ran out and hugged him. I don't think he liked that, but he wasn't mean about it. Amy and I kept looking for Cheese while Shadow left, clearing the way for us to escape. I've always liked him since then. Just to check, is Cream actually in? Bitch, I never saved you. Just to check, did that actually happen in Shadow the Hedgehog? Because you guys said it was actually a stage yesterday. I can't remember what stage it was. Alright, Tig's gone. I didn't even notice that. I think he leaves as soon as we're not doing Sonic High School. Cryptic Castle, is she actually in Cryptic Castle? And do you actually have to save her? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's actually quite cool. But you also said, I think you guys also said you could beat Chow up in that mission, which is quite nice. You know, I've already done that in Sonic Adventure 2. I don't feel much shame for it. I think
called the police.
No, man. Saltman was there, and he knows that I was just taking care of it, and then it disobeyed me, so I had to punish him. Isn't that right, Saltman?
Oh yeah.
I had to punish him. He needed to be punished. He lost the race. I told him he would get the belt, so he did. That was one of the funniest recordings we've ever done.
I think that was just a traumatic experience that he faced himself. His parents beat him.
Yeah.
Talking about you, Devontae.
What do you mean parents? You were there too, so you count as a parent. You did it. Yeah.
I mean, when you got beat when you was a parent.
What?
What? What? I'm not making sense. When
You
you
know-
were younger.
Nah, man, I was always
I know
good.
you got beaten hard. I know you did.
Bro, I'm recording this, you know. You better stop talking. Anyway. Enough of Salt, man. Chatting was. Humans are on base. Yes, they are. You're correct. I don't even want to read the rest of this. I'm moving on. I'm moving back to I got this one too. I'm bored of Cream now. She talks too much. Anyway, let's go chapter 2 of Lost Memories. Anne looked around. She was lying in grass. The sky was pitch black except for some stars and peeked through the clouds. And most strangely, two hedgehogs. Okay, grammar. Were leaning over her. They were whispering to each other, occasionally glancing down at her, then going back to the secretive chatting. She squinted up at them through the darkness. Then a small gasp escaped her lips. They both looked down at her surprise. "Hey kid, you okay?" One of them leaning down beside her, and then she could see who it was clearly. It was a hedgehog with piercing emerald green eyes, and he was almost completely blue. Sonic the Hedgehog. "Oh my gosh, what is going on?" she said out loud, scrambling away from Sonic. "Hey, what's wrong? Maybe you aren't okay." The other one pointed at her. She looked carefully, coming to the conclusion that the other hedgehog was Shadow. She's part hedgehog and cat," he said, looking at her in disbelief. Sonic looked over her. "Yeah, I didn't know there were any weird." Okay. Ed blinked. "What are you talking about? I am a human! A human! Can't you tell the difference? I don't even know how I got here," she yelled, looking somewhat frightened, somewhat angered. Sonic and Shadow looked puzzled. You don't look like a human," Shadow said slowly. Ed paused, then looked down at her hands, which now had black gloves on them, and her arms were a light bluish purple, the color that the streaks in her hair had once been. She also noticed she was wearing a black tank top with a lime green streak through the middle, baggy black pants and black sneakers. And the thing that must have shocked her the most is she had a cat-like tail, the same color as the rest of her body was now. No, what is going on? The last thing I can remember was that emerald? A chaos emerald! They both asked before she finished her sentence. Ed paused, then finally nodded. I think that's what it was. She reached her arm into her pocket and brought out the black emerald. Hey, score! Shadow yelled. Shadow would never say that. Shadow would never say that. Hey, score. She's a furry or something. It's like Sonic Forces. Listen, we're reading Sonic Forces, guys. Let's keep going. Sonic Forces for the win. She also noticed she was wearing a top with lime green streak through the middle, baggy black pants and black sneakers. And the thing that must have shocked her the most is she had a cat-like tail, the same color as the rest of her body was now. No. What is going on? The last thing I can remember was that emerald. Oh wait, I've already read that, haven't I? I've read that. Yes, score! Shadow yelled, lunging forward to grab the emerald, but Ed snatched her hand away. Hey, it's mine! I found it fair and square, she said defensively. She wasn't sure why she was being so rude, but something told her she couldn't let them have her emerald. Shadow looked annoyed. Sonic. What?
She just did something for no reason. That's poor writing. That's writing 101. That's poor.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, what you mean? Taking it away from the emerald from them? What part of the writing did? Say that again. What part? What do you mean? Chaslon? Hello? Chaslon, what did you mean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Continue.
Okay. Let's see. I can't even remember where I'm at now. She wasn't sure why she was being so rude, but something told her she couldn't let them have the emerald. Shadow looked annoyed. Sonic, tell her that we need the emerald. Sonic? Hey, Sonic! Sonic looked like he was thinking hard, then finally looked up at Ed and said, I know you. You're that kid that went missing, I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago? Now Ed looked confused. Excuse me? 9 or 10 years ago was when my family adopted me, but I've never lived here. In fact, this can't even be real. You guys are video game characters. You can't be real. I bet none of this is real. This is probably just a dream. That is the last time I play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle all night. Sonic and Shadow looked puzzled. Video game characters? Whoa, you are way out of whack, Shadow muttered. Sonic only shook his head and stood up. Come on, kid. Apparently lack of sleep must make you insane. Why don't you come with us? Ed stared for a moment suspiciously, then said, If I come with you, do you promise not to steal my emerald? Sonic nodded. Yeah, sure, whatever you want. Shadow looked at Sonic like he was insane. But Sonic, we need the... Sonic elbowed Shadow in the stomach before Shadow had the chance to finish. Ed stood up. Finally, fine, I'll come with you. What bad could it do? And as soon as I wake up, I'll be back at home in my bed. Okay, right. There's the little review. Right. So appreciate the review. I mean, I'll give you a review right now. What I'm gonna say is, it's actually good writing. Am I just crazy? I think this is actually decent. I'm actually interested in this Sonic Isekai. What do you guys think?
Well, maybe it's a bit too late to give criticism.
What'd you say?
Maybe it's a bit too late to give criticism because, this was made in 2003.
It was? I didn't know. I didn't check the dates. No, but if criticism or not, the person did say appreciate anything. They appreciate anything. So what I'm saying is, oh, especially for 2003. Whoa, that means Sonic Adventure 2 Battle only had just come out by then. It's so weird to think fanfiction.net is that old. But let me see how many chapters this has. Oh, 4. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely. I mean, well, I will say it actually is decent. It's a decent series, you know. Now we've got two options: back to Sonic High School, Unlikely Friendship, or try something new. What we saying? What we saying, guys? What we saying?
More Sonic High School.
More Sonic High School. We ready for Sonic High School? Type in the chat. Okay. Back to Sonic High School. I'll pin Tig. Cause I know that I know that's what he's here for. Okay, right. This is gonna be a little mad to read. There's also this catch 'em if we can thing, which I will read after. I guess I don't know what this is. Has a lot of chapters. Man, the amount of things people can write, jeez, just it's brilliant. Anyway, I'm gonna see what you're typing, Reneko. What you typing, Saltman? He's typing something.
Wait, what I was typing?
You were typing, yeah. For some reason, you were typing.
That was an accident.
Right, someone else is gonna join in like 30, 40 minutes. So we'll check that out. But anyway, Sonic High School. Let's read this. Espio and Rouge. Before we even get into this, what do we think this one's about?
Oh no, not this one.
You've already read it. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, this is not looking good. This is. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. There's probably gonna be a lot of words I'm gonna have to bleep out.
Italian salad dressing. It's the only words I'm gonna say.
Okay, what I will say is, is anybody up for reading this instead of me? Please say yes. Please say yes. Someone say yes. Ella, I know you hate your voice, but would you do this for me? Would you do this one favor for me? I'm about to go through a lot of pain and suffering. Do you not care about my well-being and health? I might lose my sanity as I read this. Please, Ella, we need you. The Avengers need you to assemble. Right for this moment. Okay, Ella's not typing anything, so I assume that means do it. Just okay. She's typing now. Let me try. Okay, guys, I have a savior. I have a savior. What was that? What was that? Was that a troll? Will you just troll us just then? You probably die. Well, I'm already dead, so anyway, Saltman, please help me. Saltman, help me. Why? Why would you do this to me?
What's it going to change if I read it? It's still going to be as bad.
That's the change. I might not lose too many brain cells.
Let's just get this over with.
Text to speech. Nah, we're not going to text to speech. Text to speech will make it to even too funny. So let's get this done. Let's get this done. SBO walked to Rouge's house because it was time for their date together. It's not really a date if you're just gonna bang. But anyway, and all SBO could think about was what they were about to make. Right, I'm gonna check my house for a second. 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've now installed all locks possible on my doors. Right, let's get this done. All Espio could think about was that they were about to make sex for the first time. Espio looked at the computer and read about what to do and what the right words were, so he would know how it works and how to say it right, so no one would make fun of him. It was Rouge's house he was at now, and it was in front of him. Espio knocked Rouge's door. "I hope she is home," said Espio, and she was. She opened the door just then. "Hello, I'm home," said Rouge, looking always sexy in a tiny baby bra and big cool boobs. Someone just joined. Big cool boobs. Espio thought she looked like the hottest woman in the world that he could see from here. "Where are you taking me on your date tonight?" whispered Rouge in a sex-filled voice. Espio had thought this one over on the way over so that he could say it right the first time and get her to say what he wanted. "That's sex." "Well," said Espio, "just let me put on the science hat and we will begin sex." Rouge. What? Oh my god, Chaslon's gone. I'd probably. I think we've killed Chaslon. Anyway, Rouge looked shocked, but she probably was excited. "Oh, Chaslon's back. We thought you died." Rouge looked shocked, but she probably was excited too. Espio could tell. They both had an erection. They both. So Rouge got a cock, he's got a cock, okay. What? Yep. Said Rouge in a shocked way. "Right here." Espio said, "Yes, this hat was made by Tails specifically for us for our date. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear while I am wearing it." Espio did a cool face at her because being smart could be cool too, as long as you're not a nerd ass. Rouge said, "Okay, let's go inside," and gently grabbed Espio's hand, but he pulled it back and she fell causing him to fell, and they both together fell onto the grass where they rolled around in it until they were about on the middle of Rouge's house front lawn, so there was plenty of room around them for activities. Oh gosh, man. Activities. Oh my gosh, shoot me now. Please, someone get a gun. "No," said Espio. "I want to make sex in you right here." And Espio put on the invisibility hat so nobody could see or hear them, and a whole new world of possibilities were option to them, so they could do sex in whatever way they wanted, and it was time to start sex right now. Espio revealed his penis to Rouge, who looked at it. Rouge said, "Cool," and took out her vagina. Espio's penis was really big from looking at Rouge, like when he is in church, and it's so boring, but you just get a boner anyway. Rouge's vagina looked like a surprised ghost. Espio's penis approached Rouge like a plane flying down at the airport. But instead of being full of businessmen, it was full of Espio's creepy Italian salad dressing.
I do not feel comfortable.
Oh my god. What is going on,
This
man?
should not be read out loud.
This is wonderful.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. Where's Saber Moon? We need an adult. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Let's keep going. Oh gosh, no. "Here it comes!" cried Espio, ramming his Mauve Avenger into Rouge's chest. Oh god. Rouge screamed noises, and Espio messed around with her boobs and face like she was the X-Men arcade game. Espio slapped his big, awesome penis from side to side in her, like a hot dog windshield wiper. Rouge was ripping grass from the lawn. Then Espio used his tail to flip her over. He can do this. And put his... okay. But... he moved his... God. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God.
Do this.
I can't do this. He moved his penis in circles in her butthole like he was building a golf course and digging out the back nine. Rouge was flapping her bat wings like an idiot and not flying because Espio was holding on to her ass cheeks and pressing into them with his fingers and leaving marks that looked like it said wow when combined with the spot where her butthole is. And that is what she felt because Espio seemed to be a sex professional. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. The only thing I can do is continue to read. This is what the hell is this? What is this? Oh my God. Espio used his tail again to flip her over and did all star sex things like using, oh God, plugging his penis into her belly button to see how far it would go and making a balls hurricane with swirling his balls and her balls. So she has balls. Okay. Finally, they both got so sexy that Espio's penis ejaculated, and semen came out of it and landed on Rouge. It was lying there on the lawn, but nobody could see them, so it was okay. Oh God. At that part, Espio screamed, "It's semen time!" Oh God. And Rouge shouted, "Create a generation in me!" Oh my God.
Oscar-worthy dialogue.
Create a generation in me. Wow. Espio ejaculated semen in her vagina. That was what happened. Now they were done doing sex. They put their penis and vagina and balls away, and Espio took off the invisibility hat. And it was like nothing ever happened. But they both know it did because they were there for it. "Bye-bye," said Espio, and Espio walked off her property and away to his house and did the rest of his things until school happened the next day. I can't do this anymore. Oh my God, what the hell, man? What is wrong with the creator? What? What? Who would have the courage to write stuff like this? What goes on in your mind? How are you so twisted to make something like this? Oh my God. Saltman, please say something. Someone say something to break
perfect.
the ice. Saltman, say something now.
That was glorious.
Oh God, it's just... this person has no shame. Like, none at all. Oh my God, I don't want to keep reading. Okay, I think we need something a little more wholesome to kind of to wash away whatever that was. Alright, should we go back to Shadow and Cream? Type in the chat Shadow and Cream. Oh God, man. Just give me a minute or two. I need to wash some water down my throat and kill whatever germs just walked into my mouth. need to get rid of the sins, man. I need to have a second bath today, just to wash away all those sins. The sex and Sonic. God. Gosh, man, I am actually speechless. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to stay strong. Do you want me to Men in Black your mind? Please, someone give me. I need the blue pill. I need a blue pill for the Matrix. I need to wake up. I need to feel like Sonic High School just does not exist. God. Like, this person made the start of a chapter about Sonic pooping. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna wash away my sins now. Let's go back to you know what? Screw the whole part of Shadow. We're going back to where I was. So basically, for context, what we'll say is let's see. So basically, for context, what's happened is Cream gives Shadow the money. Obviously, Shadow is being edgy. They're edgy. Oh my god, what have you just sent? Oh no. 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 What is this? Why does this exist? No. No.
This is 100 times worse than Sonic High School.
No. No. I'm taking that off. And this is funny. Okay, I actually can't see that right now. I tried to look up. God damn, no. No, you're fine though. You could post stuff like that all the time. No, you're not in trouble. Don't worry. It's fine. You're not done anything wrong. I only took it off because it's just like high school. No, you're fine. You could, yeah. You can put it back on if you want. I just took it off because it's like, why are people so messed up? Anyway, gosh. Basically, for context for the Shadow story, Keem gives Shadow money, and then they walk back. Cream walks out the store, sees Shadow's in the rain, and says, "Shadow, can you come in?" And then Shadow's in Cream's house for some reason. That's pretty much all you need to know right now. And I'm going to look up Sonic Shadow Sexy. Please don't. Please don't. What about what they deserved? They clicked on that thumbnail. Oh jeez, man. This is not right. This is not right, man. But you know what? This is the Sonic fandom, and this is what we have to deal with. Anyway, you stay here and warm up, I tell him. I'll be right back. Shadow doesn't say anything and just looks into the fire. I go to the kitchen where Mother is finishing getting the hot chocolate ready. She sets 2 cups on the tray and hands it to me. Here you go. Give this to Shadow. Don't you want any? I'll save some for later. I'll do some paperwork to do for the hospital by tomorrow. I've got some paperwork to do for the hospital by tomorrow. There's a bunch of important looking papers laid out on the table. I'll be working on them in here if you need me. Okay, Mother. I'll take the tray and start to walk out. Oh, and Cream? I stop and turn around to look at her. I know you're excited to have one of your friends over, but be sure to give Shadow his space if he wants it, okay? Yes, Mother. I leave and return to Shadow, who's still sitting in the couch, silent. I set the hot chocolate on the table in front of the couch and sit down next to him. Here you go. Getting comfortable? Mm-hmm. We each pick up a cup and start drinking. Occasionally, I look over at him to see what he's doing. He just keeps staring into the fire. I wonder what he's thinking about. What I will say is Vanilla's representation of, like, I know you guys are still talking about poop fetish and stuff. because that's just Sonic fandom's weird. Wow, this really cannot go on YouTube. This is definitely a in-server thing. We can't put this on YouTube. I'm gonna put it on YouTube as unlisted, and then I'm gonna send it here. Jesus. But anyway, what I was saying was, basically, Vanilla's representation is accurate because it is like Vanilla to leave her 6-year-old daughter to go all around the world in this dangerous Sonic world, because why not? I mean, Cream is dangerous little kid, but yeah, MILF or not, Vanilla, MILF or not, this woman is irresponsible. She's an irresponsible mother. But you know what? The one characterization they've gotten right is they've gotten Vanilla's mother right. But they do not understand Shadow at all. It's actually kind of painful. What do you think, Saltman, about the story? Go on. You're typing now. All right, you're back. Are you typing because your brain's just fried and you can't speak after what's just happened? Because I have no idea. Because just, oh gosh. I think the thing about Sonic High School is worse is that it's probably gonna keep getting worse. It's gonna keep getting worse. Okay, my headset's dead and I don't want to turn it back on. Alright, fair enough. So I'll be the only one speaking now. That sounds nice. That's nice. We've got Chaslon to speak and to chime in on stuff. But anyway, let's go back to Shadow. Should I change my Shadow voice a little bit, guys? What are you thinking? Should I make it a bit more edgy, more gruff? I don't know. Okay. What are you thinking, guys? More edgy Shadow voice? Why is she letting this 50-year-old dude hang out with a 6-year-old daughter? I have no idea. That's what I mean. She's irresponsible. This woman's irresponsible. Worst mother award goes to Vanilla. Jeez, man. It's messed up. Let's see what Soul Master's saying. All I'm saying is, go on. You're not wrong, God. She has to be taking some massive BBC. Okay, I'm gonna continue with this now. I really shouldn't be here. I feel kind of uncomfortable with Cream sitting next to me. This is how rumors get started. Anyone who knew I was in a room alone with her would definitely start something. He's an alien freak stitched together by a madman. Last thing I need is a child predator being thrown in there, no matter how horribly untrue it is. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Hold on, what? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I think we might need to call the police on Shadow. What, exaggerating, bro. Am I the only one that heard that? That heard what? You not hear what he said? He said he doesn't need child predator to be thrown in there, but he said, okay, maybe I'm exaggerated. What do you mean, Shadow? What's what I mean? What do you mean, Shadow?
Bro.
Shadow,
what the fuck?
What the fuck, Shadow? I didn't think you were like this. God, it's just, man, whoever wrote this, no, so I don't think that's what they meant. I'm just overplaying it. Anyway, like those cowards talking about me behind my back earlier. Nobody wants to be on my bad side. Not that I give a damn about them anyway. He said it, guys. He said damn. Anyway, that's it. Cream's gonna spill about this to everyone. I know at some point. I'll never hear the end of it. I swear to God, if Sonic mentions it once, I'll tear the smile right off his face. Good hot chocolate, though. I prefer black coffee, but it's a bit late for that anyways. I finish it off and set the cup back down. I've been transfixed on the fire this whole time. It's a gas fireplace, not a real one. Not that I was studying it, but that's where I focused my gaze. I don't really know what else to do but think.
I've never really been in someone else's house before. What I've been thinking about is Cream. Why is she so nice to me? I get that she's nice to everyone. She's a sweet girl, I'll give her that. But she invited me to her house, pretty much out of the blue. She gave me money to buy food that I didn't even eat myself. Now she's keeping me company here? We're not even talking, but still seems happy to be with me. I catch her glancing at me every now and then out of the corner of my eye. I look back at her once and she's still smiling at me.
Oh no.
I find
This
it.
isn't going where I think it's going.
I hope not. I don't think it is. I think a lot the fandom do this thing where they pair Cream and Shadow because so it's like, oh, Shadow actually has a soft spot because there was an animation that I don't remember, Sapphire Luna, an animation where Cream wanted to buy ice cream, and the guy and Mighty was like, we're all out, and then Shadow puts a gun to Mighty's head, so he would run to his storage and get ice cream for her.
Okay. That's a relief.
It was weirdly wholesome. But it's just messed up. Oh god. Oh man, the whole thing about Shadow having a realistic god. I can't believe that's actually canon.
The worst mistake they ever made. That.
Like, it doesn't even look unrealistic, Shadow having a god.
The world would be such a different place without.
But to be fair, I'm so glad it was Shadow instead of Sonic, because I did think they were thinking about Sonic before. They were thinking about doing it with Sonic, which would have been the worst decision they ever could have made if they did do it. But anyway.
Okay, so there was that one time I saved her. I remember that, but I found her almost completely on accident. Not to mention that my whole time in Eggman's castle was a detour from me helping out. What'd you say? Okay. Helping out a race of genocidal aliens, of which I'm technically one. Alien freaks stitched together by a madman isn't that big of a stretch. Once I dug her out, come to think of it, I probably almost killed her. I had no idea she was behind that wall. I ditched both her and Amy to go back to helping said murderous aliens. Sure, I never really killed anyone in that whole time, and I turned on Black Doom and saved the world in the end, but I caused a lot of collateral damage and still got a lot of people hurt. When I was awoken for the first time, I set the world on a path to total destruction through the Ark, purely for revenge. Grown people haven't forgiven me for all I've done. Is Cream really that forgiving or just that naive? I like to say I put my past behind me, but sometimes I wonder who I'm trying to convince. I quickly realize I've been staring at Cream for a few seconds and look back towards the fire. Of course she doesn't seem to mind. Maybe she just has some weird crush on me.
Please do not ever imply that.
No.
Never. Do not ever imply that, you 50-year-old. 50 years old, man. Gosh. Please don't make Shadow look like a predator. Please do not make that be the direction. Please. But, on I said, man, I think I would say I thought the series, there's a lack of focus, but I think I don't think a lack of focus is quite fair. I think it is very character driven narrative in the sense that it's supposed to be Shadow and Cream having a friendship. So I guess that's the purpose of this. Instead of just being outright just a story with plots and stakes and stuff. I mean, there are plots and stakes still, but like the plot is just Shadow and Cream trying to understand each other. Where was I? I can't remember where I'm at now. Can someone help me? I'm very lost right now. I can't remember where I'm at. Hello? Maybe I should have defended you guys first. She's playable. Maybe she has some weird crush on me. I'm trying to figure out where that sentence is though. I don't know why I can't see it. Let me read.
Do you want any more? She said. She asked. I found it. Taking our empty cups. I shake my head and she leaves with them. Before she returns, the phone rings. I really don't pay any mind to it at first until I hear Vanilla talking in the other room. I can't fully make out what she's saying, but she sounds concerned. I get up and walk to the kitchen to see if she needs anything. It could just be related to work, but if there's an emergency, the least I could do is help her out. Okay, she says on the phone, and as I walk in, Cream is there too, listening to her. I'll be right over. Then she hangs up. Is everything all right? I ask. That was Amy, she says, turning around. Sonic and Tails got hurt fighting with Dr. Eggman. She was looking after them, but the power went out in their apartment a few hours ago, and the boys got hypothermia. She needs my help to take care of them. Vanilla leaves the room to get a few things. Do you think they'll be okay? Cream asks. I look down at her. She looks genuinely worried. Probably. I half-heartedly reassure her. Oh, Ella's gone. I got to go for a sec. Alright, see you in a bit. She can't hear me. I don't know why I said that. Do you think it'll be okay? Cream asks. I look down at her. She looks genuinely worried. Probably. I half-heartedly reassure her. She then leaves to go help her mother. They should definitely be my cue to leave. Vanilla returns a few minutes later with a bag of medical supplies and a raincoat. Shadow, I hate to ask, but do you think you could look after Cream for tonight? Cue to leave! Are you sure? I ask more than a little awkwardly.
No.
You see, I'm telling you, this woman's irresponsible, man. She don't even know who Shadow is. It's just like, can you take care of my 6-year-old kid? Oh, thank you. It's like, come on, at least leave her with someone you trust. But no, she does trust him. It's like, you're so quick to trust him. You don't know Shadow like that. You know what I mean? It'd be different if this series established that they were good friends, but they're not. So it's like, why would you trust him? Anyway, it's just. But anyway. Does she really trust me to be alone with her daughter overnight? I don't really do kids. I can't leave Cheese here alone, and I don't want Cream coming with and ending up sick as well. Normally she can't look after herself. Normally she can look after herself. It's just Thunder scares her very easily. All you need to do is keep her company and make sure she goes to bed on time. She's a good girl and she likes you, so she won't be a problem. So Thunder scares her. Oh, Ella's back. Hello. Thunder scares her. She faced down Metal Sonic, escaped a castle infested with aliens and Eggman's robots, befriended an angry fire-throwing Cap, and who knows what else she's been through. And Thunder scares her? Wow. Now keep in mind, right? Cream is 6 years old, right? And they haven't changed her age in a long time. So that would mean that all of this happened in the span of a year. All the events of these Sonic games have happened in the span of the year according to this continuity. What do you guys think of that? Do you think the Sonic series is just in a homeostasis where everybody stays the same age? Or is just all the events of the Sonic games just happening one after the other, man? Eggman just keeps coming back with the same thing, bro. As soon as Sonic Heroes ended, bro, Blaze came like a week later and being like, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think of the story so far? What are you thinking? 31 years have passed. Gosh, man. So, man, what do you think? Type in the chat what the story so far. What do you think about this continuity, man? It's just so weird. Eggman just causes trouble every 2 hours. I mean, it's very plausible. Very plausible. That's just what's happening. I mean, okay. We'll keep going. I'll see what you guys have to say after. Okay. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, the storm's only getting worse at this point. Thank you so much. She sighs. Cream walks in behind her, and Vanilla turns to face her. Cream, Shadow is going to take care of you tonight. I'll call you once I get to Amy's. Cheese is sleeping in your room, so you can stay in mine. Shadow, you can stay in the guest room. Are you sure you can get there all right? I ask. I called for a cab, she replies, getting on her jacket and fetching an umbrella. Before she goes, she kneels and gives her daughter a hug. Promise you'll be good for Shadow? She quietly says. I promise, says Cream, and Vanilla gives her a small kiss on the cheek. I look the other way, letting them have their family moment. Cream leaves and heads to the waiting taxi outside, and I return to the couch. I can hear Cream following me. Great. Now we're all alone. Best to do at this point is just do nothing until Cream falls asleep. Hopefully she doesn't ask me to take part in the tea party or anything. I sit down, but before Cream does, there's a flash of lightning and a loud crash of thunder. I feel Cream jump on me and wraps her arms around my waist, trembling. Not awkward at all. Don't like thunder? She shudders for another minute, then looks up at me, eyes wide with fear. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm probably not giving her the most sympathetic look right now. She blushes, clearly embarrassed, and lets go before sliding down the couch, giving me some space. Another roll of distant thunder makes her jump again, but this time she just curls up into a little ball and buries her face into her knees. I try to not focus on her, looking at the fire, but I feel, damn it, I feel guilty for the way I've been treating her. She's been nothing but nice to me. Now I'm trying to ignore her while she's terrified. I'll probably die if she starts crying. It's not like she has anything to really be afraid of. She's just a kid, for God's sake. Come on, Shadow, be nice. It won't kill you. Okay. What I will say, Shadow characterization is definitely getting better as the series goes on. Not series, this chapter goes on. At the start, it was terrible. But it's getting a little better. What do you think, Saltman? Bro, it's getting slightly better. I know that sounds crazy, but it's getting slightly. It's still pretty bad, but it's slightly better. I know. The bad characterization made the fanfic good. I know. Oh God. Oh. Well. Yo. That's what made the fanfic good. Yeah. I mean, what we're gonna do is the chapter is so long, bro. Maria. I think it's only one single chapter. I mean, we're nearly done with it, so we'll push through it and just kind of finish it. Yeah, the characters are basically on point at this part of the story, but at the start it was really bad. Like Shadow just didn't make any sense. He was too edgy for his own good. It seems like this person like wrote this over a few days or something. Had to be. She wrote it. Whoever wrote this wrote it over a few days. This is kind of the fanfic. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I guess it does. Let's see. Gosh. Oh no, I'm gonna regret this. So once upon a time, there was a family: Eggman, Caillou, Jane from Arthur, and DY. Caillou was in love with Dora, and Baldy from Baldy's Basics is Eggman's brother, and Boots used to work for Sonic until he fired Boots and replaced him with Tails. One day, Jane takes DW and leaves to the world of Arthur, missing Jane and DW. Eggman turns evil and tries to kill Sonic. Besides the animals, something else powers Eggman's backnicks. Caillou's farts. Oh my god, what? So Eggman grounds Caillou, and to get ungrounded, he must fart in the machine. Oh my god. I don't want to read any more of that. Oh gosh, what the hell? No, somebody could read that else. Somebody could read that. No, you could read that. Somebody read at your own time. I mean, it's in the stream. It's there. Oh Lord have mercy. Who wrote this? My little sister. You're joking. You're actually joking. You have to be joking. You have to be joking. Please tell me you are joking. Oh my God. Your little sister wrote that. Oh my God. How old is she? How old is she? 17. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. How is she the same? She is the. Oh. Wow. Wow. Your sister's more of a troll than. Your sister's just as much as a troll as the person that wrote Sonic High School. Jeez. Same age as. Oh God, she's still. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh no. Her name is John Arbuckle. God. Right. I might read that one day when I have strength, but I don't have strength today after what I read in Sonic High School. As soon as I'm sure Cream's asleep and can't see me, I let some small smile grace my lips. Nobody's ever been this kind to me, not in a long time, not since Maria. Maria's condition left her with occasional bouts of weaknesses and fainting. Whenever we spent time together, I'd always be watching out for her, being ready to catch her if she fell, and if she did, I'd hold her, comfort her until she felt better. I didn't want to see her get hurt. I didn't remember any of this until now. I've never genuinely showed any care for someone since I was awoken. Cream may not be dying, but having her here in my arms, feeling safe because of me, it brought back the memories. She didn't just give me her friendship, she gave me back a part of myself. I looked down at Cream. She's still smiling in her sleep, safe in the knowledge that I'd protect her from something. I don't actually know what she's thinking about right now, but it makes her happy. You know, this isn't so bad. I lay back and close my eyes, slowly drifting off. Occasionally there's thunder, which makes Cream stir a little in my arms, but she stays asleep. I don't know how long I sit there, but eventually the phone rings to the other room, probably Vanilla. I get up and carefully lay Cream back on the couch before going to answer it. Hello? Shadow, it's Vanilla. Thought so. Get there all right? Yes, okay, grammar. I have the boys stabilized. Yes, I have. Oh no, that's not grammar. That's correct. I'm just being stupid. I have the boys stabilized. I must have been out for a while. How's Cream? I look around the corner towards Cream. I don't know why. I know she hasn't moved. She fell asleep a while ago. She's on the couch right now. This early? And in a storm, no less. Well, if she doesn't wake up, could you carry her to my room? It's the last one on the kaboom! Startled, I drop the phone and light immediately goes out. Shadow! I hear Cream calling from the other room. Uninspiringly, she was startled awake. Honestly, I was too. There was no delay between the lights and the thunder, so it struck so close enough to knock out the power and made the whole house shake. Even the street lights outside are dead. Cream! I call back, trying to work my way up to her. It's pitch black between continued flashes of lightning. Normally I could see in the dark, but my eyes can't adjust. I feel my way around and listen over the continued thunder, and I can hear Cream crying. I look towards her, and a quick flash of lightning let me see her on the ground. She must have fallen trying to find me. Instinctively, I kneel down to pick her up, and she immediately latches onto me, shaking and crying. Shadow, I'm scared. Shh, it's okay. I'm here. I quietly say, softly stroking her ears, anything to make her stop crying. It scared me too. She whimpers for a little longer, and the lightning eventually dies down and she falls silent, still shuddering. Are you okay? I ask. She looks up at me, and I can see her eyes shimmering and wide with fear. I finally indulge her with a small smile, just this once. Shadow, she whispers. I stand up, still cradling her. You look so nice when you smile. You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I was just so scared when you weren't there. I went to find you, but I couldn't see and fell. I'm sorry. Your mother called. I needed to answer. It's okay, Shadow. She yawns. I'm sleepy. Come on, I'll take you to your room. Actually, will you stay here with me? I don't think I can fall asleep again alone. Of course I will. I've all but gotten used to her being with me by now. Thank you so much, Mr. Shadow.
I carry Cream back to the couch and lay back down, letting her snuggle up to me and rest her head on my chest. I again close my eyes and listening to the howling wind and raining outside. Before I fall asleep, Cream speaks up one more time. Anyone would be lucky to have you as a friend, Shadow. Mr. Shadow. Maria said that to me once.
Oh, okay. I can't lie. Story's wholesome. Story's wholesome. I can't.
Cringe.
It's cringe. It's wholesome. I swear down, it's wholesome. I'll leave it. Go on. What? Okay, no. Go on, Chaston. Tell me what you think of this. Interesting friend here. Yeah, go on. Anything that makes this more interesting.
Honestly,
It's good. I think it's good. I think the start was definitely very shaky. With a bit of editing, they could fix that, but it got better. It definitely got better as things were going. I really liked. I liked it. It was nice. I didn't expect for it to get better. I thought it would just get progressively worse. So shout out to this person who wrote this fanfiction.
Dang.
Let's see what their name is. The name is Flying Penguin 117. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. I don't need that one. Let's see. See if anything else they've written. They've written Sonic Guardians and Unlikely Friendship. Yeah, let's see what this one is.
At the end of it.
What? Yeah, that's the
So
end of it. It was only one chapter. This one has 5 chapters. Sonic Guardians, which we can have a look at that after. But yeah, that was quite nice. I mean, what do you think, Saltman? Saltman, what did you think of it? I was thinking if you guys want to do, we could run a competition to write the best Sonic fan fiction. I was trying to run that last year, but no one wrote for it. So, I was checking if everybody if they want to do it, and then once we do it, I'll read each one of them individually. Nah, come on, Salt man, come on. I'll write one too, if everybody wants to do it, I'll write one too as well. You know. Yeah, Chaslon, you know, we could try again this year, you know. If everybody's up for it. Once I finish my mine out, I'll post it on the blog. Actually, what I will do is I will write one myself. But I actually won't count myself as I won't count mine in the competition because I'll be the judge. Okay, that's fine. I'll be the judge and what I'll do is I'll just give someone a copy of I'll buy a copy of the game. I'll gift it to them on Steam, so I can gift. The games I could gift Sonic Mania, I could give Sonic Adventure 2, give some games. I'll probably gift like a Rice Star game, not Rice Star. Spark the Electric Jester. I'll probably buy another copy of that and then gift it to somebody as a prize. What do you guys think of that? If you write for it, yeah. I'll put a few suggestions for like game. If we're all trying to if everybody's like fine with like playing it, I'll put a few suggestions for like games that are like Sonic related, and then we'll do the competition. Probably to get, but I don't think worries about. Probably not sure if we might need a few more people in the server to do that, but we can try. Listen, if it's a joke fanfic, but if it's a joke fanfic, but it's funny, it counts. You know, you could write a joke one or a genuine one, right? Joke genuine. It just has if it's a joke one, it just has to be funny. Genuine, just give me some good storytelling, and we're all good. Okay. Actually, When you put it like that, if we're going that one, right? Okay, for now, I'm gonna take out the joke fanfics. You could make we're gonna make it just genuine. We get a joke one, we might get some real ridiculous entries. It's a slippery slope. It is funny, but we'll just say genuine for now. Okay, I've got this one, Catch Them If You Can, which I have no idea what this is about. I don't really want to read this one. I'm gonna bookmark it. So we've got some options for what we can read now. So we've got Sonic High School, Sonic Lost Memories Chapter 3. We'll do Lost Memories Chapter 3. Anybody up for that? Anybody up for that one? You could do that if you want. Johnny Test Garfield crossover. Saltman, Lost Memories. Saltman, why not? Okay. Right, let me get some water in my system, and then we'll get to it. Oh gosh, man. Okay. But Saltman, I didn't get your thoughts on the what's it called? Saltman and Ella. What do you guys think of that unlikely friendship? Yeah. Tig left. If we're gonna argue about that, I was waiting to leave that till the end. He has a lot of controversial opinions, but that's what makes him great. I do agree that SA1 does fall off after the hero story a bit. Not that hero story, Sonic story, but it falls. But realistically, it falls off after you play Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. There's not Amy's gameplay. There's nothing wrong with their approach. Not their approach. There's nothing wrong with the concept of Amy's gameplay. It's that if it was undercooked, Amy, Gamma, and Big were undercooked. Amy and Gamma were undercooked. Big was just unnecessary. If they just had those five, Amy and Gamma, and they kind of had more time to develop them instead of making Big, then I think Sonic Adventure 1 would be a much better game. Yeah, you know what I mean? It would be a much better game if they put more focus onto Amy and Gamma stages and just... That's why in the Sonic Adventure remake they just need to make Big Story optional, because as we've seen, Big Story has no relevance on the. It has relevance. It just doesn't make a big impact on the story because Froggy is involved. It's just. It's not really necessary. It could be you could show Froggy in other people's stories. You know what I mean? Just add that to them to make Big Story unnecessary. Because other than that, you don't need Big Story in SA1. But we're getting, with the mod that replaces cutscenes in the animated ones. I didn't know there was a mod that did that. Anyway, turn my light on. Right, we're gonna go back to Lost Memories now. Just question. Ella, have you read this whole one? Lost Memories. So I'm assuming since this only has four chapters, that these last two chapters should be quite impressive. Really, I expect some very impressive things from these last two chapters coming up. But let's get going. She wasn't home yet. She was still lying in bed. Sonic had left her in last night. It was late morning and light was pouring in through the window. Why aren't I home yet? She whispered to herself, turning over. Her emerald was still on the nightstand, just as she had left it. Well, at least I guess that they can be trusted, she murmured. Suddenly, there was knocking on the door to the room she was in, and then she could hear Shadow's voice. Hey, kid. Don't you want some breakfast, or are you just going to sleep all day? Ed pushed the covers off of her and stretched. Yeah, I'm coming, she muttered, grabbing her emerald and stuffing it into her pocket. She walked towards the door, then opened it, but she hadn't gone all of 2 steps out of her room before a bucket of water from above was dumped on her head, and not too soon after she heard laughing. Shadow sat on the stair banister. Gee, princess, looks like your beauty sleep didn't pay off, did it? Ed was silent and began walking down the stairs, right past Shadow, who looked at her. What? Aren't you mad at or something? I just assaulted you, not to mention drenched you in water. Ed shrugged and continued walking. It is your house. I suppose that means you have the right to do what you want. Wow, that is so immature. Like it's so weird to see Shadow immature. It's so weird to see Shadow immature. It's a bit off-putting. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a prank like that would be, that would be something Charmy would do, not Shadow.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
Far too reserved to do something like that.
Yeah. And it's too much effort for him. He doesn't care. Anyway, Shadow looked surprised, then spoke up. 1, this isn't my house, it's Tails' workshop. And 2, even if it was my house, you don't just let people dump water on your head, then let them diss you. What is your problem? Ed shrugged again. I don't know what my problem is, but enough kids back home say I have a problem that I'm starting to believe it. She murmured. Shadow looked puzzled. Why don't you yell at them or hurt them or something? Cause Shadow's an alpha male, so when someone hurts him, he gonna hurt them back. Shadow fights back cause he's alpha. No, sigma. Shadow's based. No, he's sigma male. You're incorrect. I don't know, but for some reason I never have the urge to. She shook her head. Never. It was a few hours later and Ed had decided to go out with Amy to explore the mystic ruins. Oh, Amy's in the story. We didn't even know that. Okay. It's just in the story now. She was glad that she had at least got along with Amy. She could remember earlier that morning how she had scolded Shadow, then asked Ed if she wanted to go exploring with her later that day. Ed looked up at the birds, then passed overhead, and then looked around at the lush rainforest and the flowing creek next to them. The water was crystal clear, and the sun shimmered off it. It looked good enough to drink, and Ed was extremely thirsty. Hey Amy, hold up, she said before leaning down by the creek and cupping her hands to collect water in them, then drank it. It was better than the water back home. It was better than the water back home is what I assume it meant whatever. So she took off her backpack and took out a canteen, then stuck it under the water waiting for it to fill. When it filled, she took a sip, then lay down. Amy sat beside her. Hey Amy, thanks for letting me come exploring with you. I wish I could stay here forever. It's so perfect. Too bad I can't. Amy looked puzzled. Why not? Ed sighed. For the last time, Amy, I'm not from here. I'm not even real. You're not even real. You're just characters in the video game. Amy sighed and said, no, that's just what people of you Earth took us for. What? Asked Ed, looking up at Amy now, listening intently. There are 2 worlds. Our world, which consists of us and humans alike, and then there's your world where there are only humans. Sometimes the link between our worlds becomes extremely thin. I know what you're talking about, as do all the others. We've crossed over that thin line before, but one time something went wrong, and a vortex appeared, sucking in any people nearby and flung them into your world. One day later, a child the age of 3 was reported missing almost 10 years ago, and you turn 13 soon, don't you?
Oh fuck! This got way too serious, way too fast.
Yeah, man, it's just it's 2 Worlds never was canon, by the way. Pacing of the story is kind of batshit. Yeah, it is. The pacing's too fast. It's just going somewhere too fast. It's like
1 minute it's just lighthearted,
and it's like and then now it's just like, hey man, there's a 2 Worlds thing. You got sucked in, and you're gone. You've been gone for years, man. It's just like, whoa. Can we like talk about this like calmly and introduce things a bit more? I think that's the problem with fanfiction, right? Fanfiction either talk too, like, give too much information, like Sonic High School. I'm joking. Sonic High School is just Sonic High School, but fanfiction ought to give like way too much detail to the point where it just has no relevance to the story, or things go too fast to where it's like it doesn't give readers time to kind of experience the story, kind of invest themselves in it. You know what I mean?
No.
So the ideas here aren't bad. The writing isn't, not the writing. The way they write isn't terrible. It's okay, but it's the pacing. It's the pacing that kills me here. The pacing. It's too fast. Don't know where he's going. It's somewhere too fast. And there's only 4 chapters, so I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna escalate to Sonic turn into Super Sonic or something. That's pretty soon, you know. What are you gonna say, Chaslon?
There's no time to get these characters invested with these characters, or
Yeah, it's just
establish a relationship between these characters.
expects you to already know that, you know, Sonic, Sonic Adventure 2 and all that, so you know these characters. I don't need to introduce these characters myself, which is kind of bad. I think that's a bad habit to go into the fan fiction. I think it's very important to either contextualize the characters like they're completely new, even though you readers might know them, or it's worth recontextualizing them that fits in a way that fits your story, but also in a way that's kind of realistic in the sense of the character. Like, we read one yesterday where Sonic had depression, and Sonic having depression is a good idea, but it's like shooting yourself in the foot. You're shooting yourself in the foot because you've made it really difficult for yourself now, because Sonic is a character that is a complete opposite of depression, right? So if you're gonna have Sonic have depression, you're gonna have to come with a justifiable reason for it, and that justifiable reason is gonna be really hard to come up with. Probably lots of build up and inverse reasons, like in your fan fiction, to explain why Sonic the Hedgehog would ever have depression, you know. But anyway, that's my little rant over. Wow, I talk a lot. But that's why I don't have to ever worry about fair use, you know. Anyway, Ella's typing. At least the character has a more original story than being made by Eggman. Yeah, that's true. Ed was sort of shocked, but she shrugged and tried to hide it. Yeah. Yeah, I turn 13 soon, so what? I'm from my world and you're from yours. I'll go along with what you say for now, except for what you say about me being from your world. So people but put you in a video game because some spotted you and thought it would make good publicity or something like that, she said. She sat up and looked down in the creek at her reflection, and for a moment it looked familiar, but she shook her head and the brief moment of remembering was gone. Amy sighed. Come on. Want to go to the temple? and looked up at her. Temple? Wait. Oh, I know what you're talking about. So will you come? Ed nodded. Sure. Enjoying? Not enjoying? Do I have too much time on my hands? Who knows? Well, I don't know. Please review so I know how I can prove or if this is decent. I think the story is incomplete. It seems incomplete because it seems like it's setting up for something more. I don't know. This is a longer chapter.
Rush.
Yeah, it's a bit rushed. But let's see. This is set out very interesting way. This chapter. Alright, how are we predicting this story is gonna end, guys? Is Sonic gonna kiss her? Is Shadow gonna pour more buckets of water over her? What's going on? What's gonna happen next? Ella, please do not give the right answer because I know you've already read this.
She's gonna stay in their world.
We're gonna have hedgehog babies. There we go. Correct answer. There we go. If I read this and they actually have hedgehog babies, I'm actually gonna shoot someone. It's gonna be Ella. In the year 2013. Yes. But don't worry, Ella. I'll shoot you in the foot. You'll recover. It's alright. You'll be fine. Let's see. I wish there was more. Let's see. This was Also, yeah. So last time it was updated was 2004. Man, this person uploaded this back in the good days. This is when Sonic Heroes existed. This is before Shadow the Hedgehog, man. This person be
Shadow the
writing.
Hedgehog ruined fanfiction.
This is the time when fanfiction had Sonic fanfiction. What goes up must come down. Time when fanfiction was like at its golden age, man.
Had sincerity.
Had sincerity. Yeah, that's right. Now fanfiction all over the place. Hold on a second. I've got to send a message to a little buddy. Anyway, well, due to the fact that I got a review maybe a year after I started this or something. A year? Oh, fair enough. I mean, they did say they were right with the board, so I decided I will continue the story since nobody told me to. Huzzah! I don't own Sonic or any Sonic stuff, so don't hurt me. Ed sat near the top of the temple in the center of the mystic ruins, staring blankly across the lush forest. What Amy said can't be true, she told herself over and over. Amy must have left hours ago by now, because the sun was almost completely out of sight. Ed wondered if she'd even be able to find the way back to Tails' workshop. If she started now, it would get dark too quickly and she'd be lost. Guess I'll have to stay here for tonight, huh? She muttered, laying down and looking up at the sky, which was starting to become dotted with stars. Hey, kid! Ed's ears pricked up. Huh? She sat up and looked down to see exactly who she expected. The cool blue hedgehog was standing at the bottom of the temple, leaning on the wall that surrounds it. Aren't you coming? Jeez, you should just come home with Amy. Now you've got them all worried and they sent me to get you. Sonic shouted up at her. Now, here's the thing, right? We're moving too fast. Amy went with her and now Amy's gone? What? There needs to be an explanation for this stuff. You know what I mean? I guess this was supposed to have more chapters. Yeah, it was. But, when is the Fantic contest open? I'm still thinking about that one. I think I might open it next week. Maybe next week, Saturday or Sunday. Not next week, Friday. Somewhere around the time next week it'll start. I think that's what we'll do. And then, once everybody's written their stories, we'll do as we've done here. We'll read them. Everybody gives their thoughts for a bit. And then I come up with a winner. Obviously, I'm not going to count mine, because that'd be unfair. I have to buy myself my own game. That'd be quite sad. So, yeah. Saltman, please tell me you're going to write for this competition. Type, please. Type. Saltman, I need to know that you're still here. Tell it. Please. I'll let you. Come on, it's only like one chapter. Come on, Saltman, one chapter. I'm asking you to, like, the limit is like 1,500 words. No, not limit. Minimum is 1,500 words. Limit, you make up that limit, man. Endless possibilities for the limit. 1,500 words minimum. Oh God, I be afraid. Oh gosh. Here. Okay. But Saltman, the offer's open. Writing Sonic fanfiction is what we do here, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete when I get the chance, I'll delete the original post for Sonic fanfiction update and then make another one so everybody knows what's going on. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Hey kid, I can't remember where I am. All right. Ed sighed, then began walking down the temple steps. Gee, Sonic, sorry! She tripped and Sonic ran to catch her, but before she hit the ground, she floated. What the? Sonic stared at her in disbelief. Ed looked around. Holy crap, I must have died. I already died. No, I don't want to die. Kid, shut up, I'm right here in front of you. You're not friggin' dead, Sonic yelled. Ed looked down at him. Wow, that means I'm flying. Sonic rolled his eyes. Aren't you bright? Ed looked down at him and frowned. Why are you so mean to me? I didn't know that friggin' cat hedgehog hybrids could fly. Sonic was silent, then finally said, maybe your weird emerald gave you that sort of power that enables you to fly. Another thing, if you must know why I don't like you, it's because I hate traitors. What? What? She's like Knuckles. I hate traitors. What is going on, man? Because I hate traitors. Ella, how is she like Knuckles? I don't get that one. I don't get that one. She can fly. Fly high. I'll wait till you finish the chapter, actually. Okay. To the sky, she can fly. Okay. Sonic wrote, let's see, 1 second. And Ed blinked. I'm not a traitor. What do you mean? Sonic glared at her. What have those people in your world done to you? Get down here right now, kid, and follow me. Ed sighed, then landed and started to follow Sonic, avoiding eye contact with him every time he glanced over his shoulder to make sure she wasn't being stupid and about to run off or hit him or something. Ed wasn't thinking of doing that. Sonic finally spoke up. So Shadow was right. You don't ever get mad, do you? Ed blinked a couple of times, then murmured, no. Why not? Even if you are a traitor, aren't you the least bit offended? Or sad that I despise you so much? Or something? Ed shook her head. No, I've never been mad, or unhappy, or sad, she said quietly. So, you're always happy? Sonic said. Ed shook her head again. Not always. I'm just tolerant of insults, and soon I learned to ignore them as well. I'm no longer angered or saddened by them. Sonic sighed. You are a weird kid. You said people call you Ed. What's your real name? Suddenly Ed stopped. I don't know. Mom and Dad were expecting to adopt a little boy, but someone beat them to the one they wanted, so they got me instead. They were gonna call the boy Ed, so the name just stuck.
Dude, this is deep.
Wow.
This is sad.
I know, it's just, I didn't expect that.
Depressing too.
Gosh, sadistic. Ella, who's sadistic? I know I did approve, but who's sadistic? Is sadistic your sister or something? Oh, it's just a weird friend. Okay, are they gonna join the stream? Oh, he's not. Okay, is he gonna join the stream? But go on, Chaslon, what you were saying.
I'm just saying this is heavy.
It is heavy, man. It's just...
This is depressing.
Saltman, what were you thinking? Saltman, go on, type it. That's what this story has a lot of good ideas, you know. It's just the pacing. I'm not mad at the good ideas that it has. It's actually quite engaging, honestly. It's a shame they didn't continue the chapters, because they probably would have gotten better as they kept writing it. Yeah, same. I agree. Thank you for oh, sorry. I thought that was Saltman, because Saltman, what are you saying? This guy. Why did I even bring him here? That's so much shit. Alright. Ella, I can't view. Actually, nah. I'll view DM on my phone. Just didn't want to view DM on the stream because, you know, private and stuff. I don't even know what I'm gonna write about when we get to the point where we do the fanfic. I've got a few ideas. Probably like probably a standalone story of Sonic, of just Sonic and friends just fighting Eggman or something. Because I'm simple like that. I'm not gonna make anything too revolutionary. Anyway, I don't know where Saltman is, which is a bit annoying. Let me see. Let's see who this person is. Let's see general. Oh, my friend's joined. I'll give a context for the VC channel. Let me see. Let's see, just join. Just join, you don't know when you're ready. Anyway, back to finishing the story because we're so close to it. Yeah, it's just getting real deep, real fast. It's a bit weird, but anyway, let's keep going. Head lay in the bed. Tails let her stay in. See, that's what I mean. This is like you just jumping scenes. Like 1 minute she's still in like the ruins, and then now she's back in her bed. You know, it's just quick changeovers. Like, this man.
Well, the whole conflict was that she needed to get to Tails' workshop.
And now she's just there. Wait, no, it's just like the conflict's completely just erased now. But anyway, let's see. I kind of just lost where I was. But anyway.
Hello, Doran.
Oh, hello. We're just reading some Sonic fanfic. I mean, the one that we're reading next that's going to be a bit extreme is Sonic High School. It's the reason why I can't post this on YouTube. That's why I have to post it unlisted. This one, yeah, it's a little messed. It's a little messed up, Sonic High School. But this one we're just finishing. It's basically about some girl called Ed. So there's some girl called Ed, but we'll move to Sonic High School Chapter 7. Oh my god. I'm gonna move to this one. It's very important that we do this one. If you do decide, I could edit. I mean, yeah, I will post the video. But anyway, let's start. We had front sex. Oh god, I don't want to read this. Whispered Espio at the front of his lunch table. Espio was at school in the lunchroom, and also was Tails and Knuckles and Charmy B and Vector too. Oh my god, let's just start with the first chapter. Because I think Alex needs the context of the first chapter to understand why this series is messed up. Okay, Sonic woke up, and looked at the clock. 7 o'clock it said, and Sonic screamed, "I am late for school! I have to get to school now," said Sonic, jumping out of bed. Sonic put his clothes on really fast and ran out of his room because he's fast. "No time for breakfast," said Sonic as he ran past Sonic's mum. "You will regret this," said Sonic's mum, leering at him from the kitchen stove, wearing aprons and oven mittens on her hands. Sonic did not care. He was late. Sonic ran outside and ran to the bus stop where people were getting on the bus. "Tails, Knuckles, wait for me," said Sonic as he ran towards the bus. Hey Knuckles, it's Sonic, said Tails to Knuckles at the bus stop. He is late, said Knuckles to Tails before getting on the bus. Sonic ran so fast to the bus and he got on the bus after Tails. Just in time, said Sonic, huffing and puffing like he was doing the Cupid shuffle for the first time. Sonic sat down next to Tails and Knuckles sat behind them, taking up both seats. I'm so bad, said Knuckles, laughing because he sat there where two people could sit. Knuckles did this every day and no one bothered him, but they all knew it was against the rules of both man and God. I don't know why there's a mention of God. Oh, but anyway. The bus started and drove at school and parked, and they got out. We're at school now, said Tails. It's time to go to class. Sonic was also at school, so he went to his first class of the day, English class. Sonic did not like English very much, but he did not like any class very much that was not about running or going fast, which is what Sonic does best. Sonic goes to his class and sat down into his seat. It is journal day, said Sonic's English teacher, Mrs. Lesson. Mrs. Lesson was tall, white, and had grey hair, and she was not pretty. Take out your journals and put them in a pile, and I will read one of your entries to the class. Sonic took out his blue journal and ran to the front quickly and put his journal on her desk and ran back to his desk. With all his head down and not taking or looking at anyone, Sonic was so fast that he did it first. Everyone else did it afterwards and slower. Right. Alex, what do you think is going to happen next? Is he still here?
Well, I thought you said something about footsteps earlier.
You what?
Did you say something about footsteps earlier?
No.
Oh, right, I swear you did.
I'm not sure if I did.
Fair enough.
I mean, the quality of the writing. We've been through this, but the quality of the writing's shoddy. But I swear down, it's on purpose.
No.
I swear down, it's on. What?
Shotty is an understatement.
It's shoddy writing. It's written really weirdly, and the plot is just so nonsensical that you want to read more of it, but also not at the same time. It's after chapter 7. Chapter 6. I checked out. Oh God! Right.
Which chapter is this?
This is chapter 1. I've gone back to chapter 1 to show you why this series is messed up. Right.
Are we getting into the fucked up one?
You what?
Are we getting to the fucked up one?
Yeah, we're getting to the good part now. Yeah. Mrs. Lesson grabbed the journal from the pile, and Sonic knew it was his because it looked just like Sonic's journal. Just his journal. This person does not know what pronouns are. Sonic knew this because he had written it so many times. It was crazy. Mrs. Lesson opened to a totally random page, and it was the worst page she could pick. She began to read, Dear Journal, I called the doctor today about a problem. I have a problem with my balls. They are itchy, and it is difficult to sit still with them because they are so itchy. I have to back up against stucco surfaces and rub up and down on them to relieve the itchiness. No creams have worked. Cream only makes my balls smell like the breath of the thoroughbred, and I think Amy, my girlfriend, noticed. I hope my doctor calls. Love, Sonic. Oh no, stop reading, said Sonic, but he reacted too late because it was already read. All of it. Everyone in the class laughed, and Sonic felt like an idiot asshole because now everyone knows all about his ball problems. Sonic felt his rage build up inside him like a pool of lava in a volcano. Stop laughing at me. Don't tell anyone, shouted Sonic, but everyone was laughing so loud that they did not hear him, and Sonic was just so embarrassed and mad and sad, but more embarrassed, so he ran out of the class fast. Sonic ran to his locker and opened it and screamed into it. He screamed, "This sucks!" and curse words too. What is the problem? Said Tails. Are you mad? Said Tails. Sonic was mad, so he nodded. You should tell everyone that it's okay to have problems with your balls, and that they probably have problems that they do not want everyone to know about too. So stop laughing at me. Sonic thought Tails was right because Tails was smart. Knuckles was there too, so he said, Sonic, what's this? I heard about you having problems with your penis and balls. Sonic was so mad again, so he punched Knuckles and ran away quick. That phrase, ran away quick, it's just okay. Where Sonic ran to was his next class. It is now second period, so it was okay. That class was history class. Sonic did not care about history class. Hey Amy, said Sonic, check me out. And Sonic did a dance move. Wow, cool, let's kiss, said Amy. And Sonic and Amy kissed right there in the class. And some of the other people in the class watched, but the teacher wasn't there yet, so they didn't get in trouble. And who was going to tell Sonic he can't kiss his girlfriend in the class? Amy kissed Sonic so hard that he was thinking, let's have sex. But he didn't say it because the teacher would show up by the time they started to have sex in history class. Sonic kissed back really hard, and it was sexy to everyone.
There are also other students in the class. Did he just forget that?
God, man, it's just... whoever wrote this is going through something, man. Going through something.
What makes it worse?
The footage from yesterday. Oh, God. Teacher arrived and they did class, but Sonic just looked at Amy the whole time, who was sitting next to Rouge. Amy and Rouge talked, and they looked at Sonic sometimes and laughed, and Sonic thought Amy was telling her about how awesome Sonic kissed her, but it was not. Rouge was telling Amy about Sonic's gay ball problems, and Amy was Sonic's girlfriend, but she thought it was just the funniest thing ever. Class ended, and Sonic went to Amy quick and did not stop on the way. Hey Amy, why do you go telling Rouge about how hard we kiss? Said Sonic with a smile on his face that meant that he did not care that Amy did this, and really wanted her to because it made him look cooler. Actually, Rouge was telling me about the problems with your balls and penis and butthole that everyone found out about in your English class. Wow, was Sonic surprised. He did not know what to say. That is Sonic High School in a nutshell. I mean, the prom one, the start of the prom one is just funny. It's so funny. It's funny, but it's not at the same time. Alex, tell me what you think. You could just type it. Is he speechless? He's speechless. I can't. For some reason, Discord's not letting me. Not sure what to say. Oh gosh. That's the correct answer. That's the right reaction to have in this situation. Right. We're gonna go back to the chapter that we were on. Teenage woman. Okay. The perfect way to spend Sunday night. Yes, it is. This is the last chapter we'll read, and then I think it might be done for tonight, because we're basically done for chapter 4 of Lost Memories, but I can't be bothered with it. We're gonna read we're gonna finish this with Sonic High School and call it a night. I didn't read this one. Just need that for another day. This one, okay. So, Sonic High School. Oh god. Oh my god. There's some words I just can't say in this chapter. We had front sex, whispered Espio at the front of the people at this lunch table. Espio was at school in the lunchroom, and also was Tails and Knuckles and Charmy, Bee and Vector too. I ejaculated from my penis and into her body. Bet you haven't done that. They had not done that. Wow, cool. You are the coolest after Sonic, said Tails, who was right there, so he didn't have to shout. It was good not to shout, because this was supposed to be a secret. Tails did not hear the whole school talking about Espio's penis and balls like with Sonic in chapter 1, but in a different way. I'm not even going to read that sentence. Said Vector, who was the captain of school's football team. Vector was good at this because he was big and strong and sharp teeth under his mouth. Just kidding, said Vector. Sonic is cool. I don't know, said Tails to Vector, where Sonic was somewhere else, trying to find Amy, who was not at lunch. Sonic was knocking on Amy's door at her house. Are you home? Said Sonic. Are you home? It was like Amy was not home because she was not opening the door. Sonic was worried about Amy because she was not. She was his girlfriend, even if she denied his sex offer. So he ran into the door and barged it down like it was made of nothing. Sonic was now in Amy's house. Amy was really pink because that was Amy's color. Why did I have to specify that? Sonic looked around Amy's house for Amy, but Sonic could not find anyone. Sonic finally went to Amy's bedroom and opened the door up. What Sonic saw next was what he did not expect. Amy was there, tied up on her bed with a thing in her mouth so she couldn't talk. Sonic did a scream and ran over to Amy, who was looking at his with tears in her eyes. She looked sad and starved like oh my god, no. What? Starved like African kids. Wow. What is the need for the reference? Oh my gosh. It gets way too specific. How did he get inside? It's so specific, but at the same time not. It's just damn. Sonic united Amy and she sat up and cried into Sonic's arms. It was awful, said Amy. He came into my room in the evening and tied me up on his bed and messed up the things in my room. Amy was right. Her room looked messy. So get a maid, said Sonic, always thinking about a solution to problems. Who tied you up? Who was it? Be calm, Amy. Calm down and talk to me. Sonic patted on the back to help her. It was Shadow. I saw him outside his house next door with a machine gun and a sword going in his house to kill his mum. Oh my god. Alex, since you don't know, there was a chapter earlier where Shadow just casually said that he's edgy and that he's gonna kill his mum. Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay, right, and he saw me. He knew I saw him, so he tied me up like a brigand. Amy said all of this. Sonic was shocked that Amy said this to him. He remembered now in that other part when Shadow said he was going to kill his mum, but no one thought about it more than once because Shadow was always a bad guy. What they didn't realize was that Shadow was serious. Oh no. Okay, was it him who also said that you would not have sex with me on Sonic Messenger? Said Sonic to Amy. Yes. I did not talk to you then.
Sonic Messenger.
Oh my god. Sonic Messenger. This person's a troll, man. I swear down. It's either they're a troll or they're just really stupid. Yes, I did not talk to you then, spoke Amy back to Sonic. So how do you really feel about it? Asked Sonic, whose brain was now humming with sex ideas. Shit. I don't know, said Amy, still all worked up. Give me a day. Right now, let's get things right. So Sonic and Amy went back to school where everyone else was besides them. Sonic and Amy saw Espio walking around between a lot of other people. Hey, here you are, said Espio to Sonic and Amy. I had sex with Rouge last night. Do not tell everyone, said Espio. My god, I hated that chapter. Oh, that's right, you did. I almost forgot, said Sonic. Hear that, Amy? And Amy was like, yup, you gotta tell me all about it later so I know what to do to Amy. Oh my god. What an ass, said Sonic and then turned around. Sonic heard a sound coming from down the hallway where someone was coming. It was a really fat guy that looked so huge to him. The guy got closer and closer until they could see who it was, and it was Rouge. What? Okay. Wow, you are so fat now, said Espio. What's that about? Rouge looked mad and surprised at Espio. Well, you got me pregnant, said Rouge.
Oh my god.
After one day? This is the next day, you know. What? Oh my god, thought Sonic to himself without saying it with voice. She is pregnancy fat. This means she will have a baby. Amy was smiling for real to Rouge. That's so nice. I hope you have a great baby, said Amy. Sonic tried to be a good boyfriend and said, hope your baby is cool, and smiled. Espio looking more worried than everybody else. So I'm gonna be your baby's dad, said Espio, worried and excited both. Better believe it. Oh my god. No. Jesus. No. Said a voice that sounded just like Shadow's. Oh my god. Right, I'm done for tonight. I can't deal with this anymore. Can't do it anymore. Can't do it. Alex, are you as speechless as me? twist at the end got you. What an ending. Oh my gosh. Well, this is technically the second one, but this is technically the first because everybody's voices actually were recorded this time. I'll post the video in a sec and send it here. Wow. Reading Sonic High School makes me want to shoot myself. It really does. It really does. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I can't deal with any more. It's too much. It's too much. So that's it for the stream. I'll see you guys later. I can't do this anymore. Oh my god. What am I reading? What am I reading? I feel like I'm having a mental breakdown. But yeah, good night. See ya.